Hi, I have a book for you that our friend Miss Melissa shared with us. It's called A Mother for Choco, and it's by Keiko, Kasza. This is such a special book about how families are made. Are you ready? Choco, do you see Choco? Was a little bird who lived all alone. He wished he had a mother, but who could his mother be? One day, he set off to find her. First, Choco met, who's that? Mrs. Giraffe. Oh, Mrs. Giraffe, he cried. You are yellow just like me. Are you my mother? I'm sorry, sighed Mrs. Giraffe, but I don't have wings like you. They're both yellow, but the bird has wings. The giraffe does not have wings. Next, Choco met Mrs. Penguin. Oh, Mrs. Penguin, he cried. You have wings just like me. Are you my mother? I'm sorry, sighed Mrs. Penguin, but I don't have big round cheeks like you. No cheeks. So she says, we're different. I'm not your mommy. Then Choco met Mrs. Walrus. Oh, Mrs. Walrus, you have big round cheeks, just like me. Are you my mother? Now look, grumped Mrs. Walrus. I don't have striped feet like you, so don't bother me. Their feet are different. No matter where Choco searched, he couldn't find a mother who looked just like him. See all of these animals? They're all different. Different from each other and different from Choco. How does Choco feel? Choco saw Mrs. Bear picking apples. She knew she couldn't be his mother. Sorry, he knew she couldn't be his mother. Mrs. Bear didn't look like him at all. Different looking. Choco was so sad. He started to cry. Mommy, Mommy, I need a mommy. Mrs. Bear came running to see what was the matter. As she listened to Choco's story, she sighed. Oh dear, if you had a mommy, what would she do? Oh, I am sure she would hold me, sobbed Choco. So what does the bear do? Like this? Asked Mrs. Bear, and she held Choco very tightly. Oh, hugs are so special, so needed. Yes, and I'm sure she would kiss me too, said Choco. Like this? Asked Mrs. Bear, and she lifted Choco and gave him a big kiss. Oh, so nice. Yes, and I'm sure she would sing and dance with me to cheer me up. Like this? Asked Mrs. Bear, and they sang and danced together. When they stopped to rest, Mrs. Bear turned to Choco and said, Choco, maybe I could be your mother. You? Choco cried. He's surprised. But you aren't yellow, and you don't have wings or big round cheeks or striped feet like me. Oh, goodness, said Mrs. Bear. That would make me look very funny. Choco thought it was funny, too. She would look so different if she looked that way. Well, said Mrs. Bear, my other children are waiting for me at home. Why don't you join us for apple pie, Choco? Apple pie sounded wonderful to Choco, so off they went. When they arrived, Mrs. Bear's other children rushed out to greet her. Choco, said Mrs. Bear, Meet Hippie, Allie, and Piggy. I am their mother too. Are they the same? They're all different. Mother Bear doesn't mind. The sweet smell of apple pie and the sound of laughter soon filled Mrs. Bear's home. They're playing with trains and blocks. Happy to be together. After their delicious treat, Mrs. Bear gave all her children a big, warm bear hug. And Choco was very happy that his new mommy looked just the way she did. There's a family. Not all family members look the same, but it doesn't matter because love is what makes family. I'll talk with you later. Bye.